Chosen one, your technology does not malfunction. It responds to you. That glitch in your phone, the frozen screen, the call that dropped at a critical moment, it wasn't a technical error. It was a signal. For those with your level of energetic sensitivity, the digital world is a mirror. It reflects your internal state. It registers shifts in your frequency. The system you're plugged into is far older and more intelligent than the internet. When you are on your assignment, everything becomes an oracle. The mundane tools of this world, like your phone, are repurposed by a higher intelligence to deliver critical information. The frustration you feel is a misunderstanding. You are not a victim of faulty tech. You are a recipient of a targeted message, and it's time you learned the language. Before we decode these signals, know that this is a space for those who operate with this level of awareness. If you recognize this language as your own, consider subscribing. We are building a community of spiritual strategists here, and your presence matters. Now, let's get to the field manual. We will cover the most common digital signals and the strategy they contain. The first signal is the screen freeze on a significant number. You're scrolling, or you glance at your phone, and it freezes. It locks on 11:11, or 3:33, or maybe the birthdate of someone you've been thinking about. Your first impulse is frustration. But that is the wrong response. This is not a malfunction. This is a frequency lock. Think of it as the universe taking a snapshot. At that exact moment, your energy, your thoughts, and your path forward have come into perfect, crystalline alignment. The system is pausing you to make you aware of it. It's a confirmation. It's the code saying, yes. This thought. This feeling. This direction. Anchor it. Chosen ones operate at a high frequency. When that frequency spikes due to a moment of clarity or a decision that clicks into place, it can temporarily overload the simple circuitry of your device. The message is this: what you were just thinking or feeling is so potent, it has manifested a pause in the physical reality around you. So, here is your strategy. The moment it happens, do not restart your phone. Do not curse the technology. Instead, perform the frequency anchor. Place one hand on your heart and the other over the phone screen. Take one deep breath. Say this out loud, with authority: I acknowledge this alignment. I anchor this frequency. This is my signal of clarity. Feel that energy in your chest. You are consciously receiving the download. You are telling the system you understood the message. Then, and only then, you can restart your phone. You have successfully integrated the code. The second signal is the dropped call or frozen video. You are in a heavy conversation. You are either about to reveal a deep truth, or you are about to receive one. Maybe you are setting a boundary or getting advice that will shift your path. Right at the peak of the conversation, the call drops. The video freezes. The connection is severed. This is not a bad signal from your service provider. This is a system interrupt. It's a divine circuit breaker. This happens for one of two reasons. The first is protection. The information you were about to receive was something you did not yet have the capacity to hold. Or, the energy of the other person was becoming invasive, and your sovereignty was being compromised. The system cut the connection to protect your field. The second reason is for course correction. The words you were about to speak were out of alignment with your highest assignment. You were about to make a promise you shouldn't keep, or confess something from a place of ego, not truth. The interrupt forces a hard pause. It gives you a moment for discernment. So, when this happens, do not immediately redial. Instead, execute the 3-step discernment reset. First, close your eyes and take one breath. Second, ask this question internally: was that for my protection, or a course correction? Your gut will know the answer instantly. Do not second guess it. Third, before you reconnect, set a clear intention. If it was for protection, your intention is, I proceed with my shields up and my discernment active. If it was a course correction, your intention is, I proceed with clarity and from a place of truth. This reset takes less than 60 seconds. It turns a moment of chaos into a moment of profound strategic clarity. The third common signal is the phantom notification. Your phone buzzes in your pocket. The screen lights up on the table. You hear that familiar ping. But when you look, there is nothing there. No message. No email. No alert. Most people dismiss this as a ghost in the machine. For a chosen one, this is a spiritual ping. It is a nonverbal alert from your spiritual team. It is a prompt to pull you out of the noise of your mind and into the present moment. Think of it as a guide tapping you on the shoulder saying, pay attention. Right now. The signal is not in the phone, the signal is in the interruption itself. Your assignment requires you to notice patterns the average person misses. These pings are training your awareness. The message is always about what is happening in the exact moment of the ping. What were you just thinking about? Who were you with? What were you looking at? The energy of that moment is significant. So, your strategy is the perimeter scan. The moment you get a phantom notification, you stop. You do a three-part scan. First, scan your internal perimeter. What was the last thought I had? Second, scan your physical perimeter. What object, person, or sign is directly in my line of sight? Third, scan your emotional perimeter. What is the primary feeling in my body right now? The answer to one of those questions is the message. It's a call to be present. Simply acknowledge it. Say internally, message received. I am present. You are training your consciousness to read the room, to read the code of reality itself. The fourth signal is the autocorrect that changes your meaning. You are typing a message. You type the word fine, and your phone changes it to fire. You type I will wait, and it becomes I will walk. You try to correct it, but it keeps insisting on the new word. This is not a software bug. This is a subconscious edit. Your higher self, your own spiritual authority, is using the technology to bypass your conscious filter. It is revealing the truth of the energy behind your words. You might be trying to be polite, to keep the peace, to say what is expected. But the autocorrect reveals the raw, unfiltered truth of your soul's intention. It is showing you what you really mean. This is a powerful tool for self-discernment. It cuts through the noise of social conditioning. The message is, stop censoring your truth. Your strategy is the message decode. When a significant autocorrect happens, do not just delete it in frustration. Pause. Read the sentence with the wrong word out loud. Let yourself feel the power of it. I am on fire. I will walk. Ask yourself, what truth is this edit revealing about my situation? Often, this rogue word contains the entire strategy you've been looking for. It holds more authority and alignment than the safe word you were trying to type. Use this signal to recalibrate your communication. Speak the truth the code is showing you. It is your own inner authority seeking a way out. That glitch in the system, chosen one, is not a problem to be solved. It's a language to be learned. You are tuned to a frequency that interacts with the world in ways others cannot comprehend. The digital static, the crossed wires, the sudden freezes, these are not signs of breakdown. They are signs of a breakthrough. They are evidence that your energy is potent enough to influence the physical world. Your sensitivity is not a liability, it is a high-level feedback system. The frustration you used to feel was the friction of a tool being used incorrectly. Now you have the manual. Stop treating these moments as annoyances. Start treating them as assignments in awareness. The universe is not silent. It is constantly speaking to you through the very tools you hold in your hands. Your authority comes from your ability to listen, to decode the signals, and to act with the clarity you receive. This is the work. This is the path. You are not going crazy, you are just starting to read the code. Leave a comment below with the digital signal you've been noticing this week. Your discernment helps everyone here sharpen their own. If this field manual provided clarity, like this video and subscribe for more strategies. Your assignment is waiting.